Hello and welcome to the Taco Twins cooking show.
Yeah.
Alright.
So today we are making some chili con carne, which is well, as in the name, we're the Taco Twins, so it's Mexico. So we're doing a bit of Mexican food today, and we are missing a few ingredients. Anywho, yeah, so the ingredients that we're missing was 3 dried chilies, so instead we got some chili flakes, which is very hard. All it is the dried chili flakes from the actual skin and the actual seeds itself, and it's very condensed, so it's very hot, so be careful, don't eat it. In the fridge we have the rest of the meat, so we don't need to get those out yet, but we have everything right here, what we need right now. So on the screen right now you'll see the ingredients and how much it will serve. So leave that for about 5 seconds so you can see what we're doing. And great, okay, so we're actually on to the actual cooking. And well, I'll read you the first thing, because we don't actually have it. Anyway, the first method of it is, in a bowl, cover the dried chilies with boiling water and leave to rehydrate. Now, don't ask me how long, because I don't even know. This is the first time me making it, so this is going to be a test for all of us. Okay, so then the next step we have to do is peel and finely chop the onions and garlic, pick the coriander leaves and finally chop the stalks, de-seed and then finally slice the fresh chilies. Now, we don't have any red chilies, but we got some fabulous green chilies instead. Okay, so now what we're doing is, into the stainless bowl right here, have some of the coriander. Yeah, I've got some of the fresh green chilies that we just diced. And right then, what we're going to be doing is we're going to just pour. I'm using the wrong end. Shut up. We're going to be putting all this into here, and we're ready to move on to the next step, which is to put a large sturdy saucepan.
Right, wait, I'll put my onion in there. Do we need to get my garlic in there as well?
Yeah. Put the garlic in there. So put a large dry sturdy saucepan over medium heat. Once hot, add 1 tablespoon of oil, followed by the onions, garlic, coriander stalks, and most of the fresh chili. Cook for 10 minutes or until onion is soft but not coloured. So here's our sturdy saucepan. It's not a saucepan, nor is a wok. So it is a wok. My sauces, which is my head, is wrong. So now we have to turn it on to medium heat. So it's low. So you gotta heat it until it's hot, and then where is the oil? We've got a fabulous olive oil right here, and we need 1 tablespoon. We will then put 1 whole entire tablespoon into there, which is 15 milliliters. It's very small, but it's a lot.
Alright, so we're gonna put the middle bowl with all of our vegetables and stuff in it.
With the onion, the garlic, and the fresh chilies. And most of the stuff is this. Not more about that yet.
Alright, let's put it in. That looks good to me.
Good. So, but the next thing we're going to be doing now is we're going to get to the plate again, and now we're going to peel and finely chop the carrots. But once the onions are have that sort of soft texture, but doesn't have that coloration, we will then put the carrots in with them. So how we're going to do this is we're going to first chop the tails off. So, update. I just finished cutting all the carrots, dropped a few, but now we're just going to put it all into this mixture, which is actually ready. Well and duly. Perfect timing. Let's actually read what it actually says. Peel and finely chop the carrots. Once the onions are soft, stir it into the pan with the paprika, cinnamon stick, and half the cumin seeds. 5 minutes. We haven't put the carrots in yet because we need this lovely cinnamon stick. Smell. Gonna chop these so it's so if 1 tablespoon is 15 mils, we need 7.5 mils of cumin seeds.
Now we're gonna put in the carrots, the cumin seeds, and the cinnamon.
As well as the rest of the onions and things like that. So whilst he's mixing that, so this is where the dried chilies and the boiling water come back into it. But because we don't have that, we're kind of limited. But so what we need to do, I'll tell you what we actually have to do. So it's drain and finely slice the rehydrated chilies, reserving the water. So you stir the chilies into the pan along with all the mince, and so that's the pork and beef mince. And breaking it with a wooden spoon, because we're already using a wooden spoon, and cook for 5 minutes or until all the liquid has evaporated and the meat has been browned. Okay, so we have our mince right here, 500 grams for both. Update, so we're going to cook those for 5 minutes, so the time is going to be around, I can't see the time, it is going to be about near 2:10. So we're going to put those in soon, but for now, all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cleaning the hell place off. Okay, so now it's been 5 minutes. So we are now putting in. So this is a gluten-free cook. It's not for vegetarians, sorry, or vegans.
Well, if it's not for vegetarians, then I'm pretty sure it won't be for vegans. Now we're just cooking everything together. Everything's looking good. The only thing we haven't put in now, a little bit of chili flakes. Smoked paprika. Sorry. Paprika. Yeah. We haven't put any kidney beans in yet.
Nor this capsicum right here, but the capsicum will show you what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, we haven't put any of the whole peeled tomatoes. So we're still using a few ingredients right now. And we won't be putting these in until later.
So, up to the last step of this first page out of 2. And it's already been about an hour. So what we need to do is, so the reserved chili that you had, so the reserved chili soaking water and tinned tomatoes, breaking them up with the wooden spoon, season well and bring to the boil. Okay, so that's the next step. So we don't have like the chili soaking water. Okay, so what we have right here is 500 mils of water, and we have chili flakes. So I could, if I wanted to, add the chili flakes into the water, but I'm not, because I'm not going to make it too hot. So what I'm now going to be doing is I'm going to add 500 mils of water into the mix. What we're going to now add in is the whole peeled tomatoes. So this is basically it. Well, for now, because we've now added in. Okay, so we've added in basically everything besides the chili flakes, paprika. We still have half of the cumin seeds left, which is 7.5 mils, which is I don't even know how much seeds. And we still have the kidney beans. We're not going to be using the other cinnamon stick or the green chili, so these two are out of the question. we still have to use this bit of the chili left, but we're going to be using that to see if it's hot, like if the spice is hot or if it's not too much, and we're going to add them in. And then we still have the kidney beans to cook, and that's when we'll add in the chilies if we need to. So that's all we have to do now, and now we have to do now is reduce to a simmer and leave for 1 to 2 hours, or until it's thickened. Okay? Okay, so now we're back, and we are this page. Scrap it. Good. Okay, so now we're on to our second page, which is the last page. There's only 2 pages. And so now what we're going to be doing is, so you see these lovely things right here? We're going to be charring them. So, how are we going to char them? Is we're going to get these tongs right here. We're going to hold it like this. Actually, no, we're going to...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
We're going to be holding it like this. Put it on top of an open flame. And so then it becomes charred.
The technical error, but we're still on the road. Now, we just charred our first pepper. Well, our first pepper.
Okay, so we've charred it, and we've steamed it, and so our second one is currently steaming right now, and our third one is currently burning.
Don't say burn. Burn. It's charring. It's not fully done yet. I'll just turn it over. We'll be back with another update when all of this is all done.
So, hey, we're back. It's been a while, yes, I know, new things out. That's still going. This is open. Close this. But yeah, so now we have our 3 peppers or capsicums charred. Okay, so now, I thought you were going to say it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to peel this charred skin off, de-seed them, and we're going to cut them into chilies. Yeah, we're going to cut them into chilies. We're going to cut them into strips. Okay, so
We'll get back to you when it's done.
okay, so we just de-seeded it all. We got rid of all the burnt, so yeah, this one got a bit
Now
burnt,
we've
but
got, so now we've just got our nice capsicum slices in.
yeah, so we got our slices, so now we're going to chop them into not only more finer slices, but just so they're not as thick for when we actually put them with the mix. Okay, hello, we're back. So we just finished cutting up all the things into sort of not really thick, but yeah, it is pretty thick, but slices of the capsicum. So now what we're going to be doing is going to add this into our mixture. So, would you like to stir that?
I'll stir that.
Yep. So now we've got heaps more to clean up. So it's like cleaning up now again, and that would be all for a while until the mince has finished cooking. So yeah, see you then.
Alright guys, so we've still got the kidney beans, but recently we've added chili flakes and some paprika.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a little bit of a taste to see if it was going anywhere. It kind of tasted like a vegetable soup at the moment. So we've just added in the chili flakes to give it that bit of a spice, and the paprika to give it a little bit more of a spice, but a bit more flavour. And now, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be popping kidney beans or the jumping beans. So what we're going to first off do is we're going to, so this you should do with about 5 minutes to go, so 5 minutes till the end. It's not really going to be 5 minutes to the end because it's still a bit saucy. So what you should do is get a large pan, dry pan, over medium heat, and once hot, toast the remaining cumin seeds for a couple of minutes. So that's going to be half a tablespoon again. And because I'm a dumb person, I didn't even actually look on the actual tablespoons, and we actually have half a tablespoon. So I didn't really have to use my teaspoons. So yeah. Okay, so bring this back. We're gonna get the oil again. Add a drizzle of oil. So okay guys, so now what we're gonna be doing is gonna add a little drizzle of oil. Yeah, that should be enough. So the drizzle of oil. And then drain and add the beans. So we've already drained the beans. So now we're just going to peel them back.
Right. So we're just gonna add the beans right now.
Okay, so now we only, because the recipe says to have 1.5 tablespoons of paprika. So I added 1 whole entire tablespoon into the actual chili mix, but I'm going to add half a tablespoon into the actual bean mix, so then I'll give it that bit of extra texture. Okay, so we are officially done. It is now officially cooked.
Unless you don't.
Okay, so this is what it should, not the outskirts of it, but this is the ending position of the chili con carne.
We've got like all of our stuff in there. We've got carrots, everything's looking good. Pretty much done.
Yeah, okay. So now to end it, Liam and I are going to do a taste test. Okay, so here's our spoonful. It's already fallen into our hands. So, 3, 2, 1, down the hatch. It's good. I enjoy it. It's good. Now, for all those out there that don't like the spice, this is going to be very spicy for you. But because when you actually serve it, you will probably have to use some sour cream. So when you're serving it, add a dollop of sour cream into it, mix it with, and you can add your own nachos, you can add it to tacos if you want. But there you go, chili con carne, ready to eat. See you in the next video. Peace out.